right, we're joined by Greg Remmenga now for some more free legal advice. Thanks for joining us once again. And today we're discussing uninsured motorists, how that can be a bad thing for you, obviously, especially in accident situations.
Well, uninsured motorists are the problem because it's estimated that 25% of the people in Colorado don't have any insurance.
Wow.
Which means that if they hit you, we've talked a lot about how you recover your medical bills, your lost wages,
right,
by pursuing the person that hit you. If they don't have any insurance, they most likely don't have any assets that you can pursue.
Sure.
So how are you going to get your bills paid? You need to protect yourself by getting uninsured motorist coverage.
Oh, okay.
Uninsured motorist coverage is also known as underinsured motorist coverage. If a person doesn't have any insurance, you look to your own carrier and they protect you as if they were the insurance carrier for the person that caused the accident.
Okay.
And if they don't have enough insurance, you look to your carrier and they provide you the amount of your policy above what the other person has.
Okay.
In Colorado, you only need $25,000 of liability coverage in order to be licensed and be on the street.
Okay.
I've had a client who had $25,000 worth of medical bills one day after the accident. So if the person that hit him only has a $25,000 policy, that's used up the first day.
Then what?
So the best thing you can do is look at your policy, try to get what uninsured motorist policy you need to protect you and your family from those cases where the person doesn't have enough insurance or doesn't have any insurance.
Okay, so basically, what if you get in a situation where the other motorist that you get in an accident with does not have any insurance, you're just out of luck, basically? Is that the situation?
If you don't have the uninsured motorist,
okay,
yes, you're out of luck because the person, if they don't have insurance, they most likely don't have any assets, so you get a judgment against them.
Doesn't matter.
You can't collect it.
Right.
Right. So if you have uninsured motorist, you prove to your insurance carrier the other person doesn't have the coverage, then you turn to them and say, please protect me up to whatever damage I've sustained or the limits of my policy.
Right, and that will cover just kind of based on what kind of coverage you select, basically, so it could be a lower or higher end number?
It's typically tied to what your liability policy is.
Okay.
So if you have a liability policy that's a $25,000 liability policy, you will probably be issued a $25,000 underinsured motorist policy.
Okay.
If you have a $100,000 policy, the uninsured's typically $100,000.
Okay, very interesting. So I did not know that 25% of Colorado motorists did not have insurance. So
right.
That's
a high number, and
high.
it's very expensive. You're hit and they don't have any coverage.
Yeah, what do you do? So good to know. Thanks so much, Greg. If you have any questions for Greg or want a free consultation, feel free to give him a call at that number right there on your screen. We'll be right back.
If you want Greg to answer one of your legal questions, visit KREXTV.com, click on Live in the Studio, and submit your question on the right side of the screen. Watch Greg's segment every Wednesday on News Channel 5 at noon.